Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Hey.
This is the All About Wrestling podcast. Bobby Rassos with the beautiful Mi Amor. How you doing, Mi Amor?
What's up?
What's up?
Hair sticking up over here.
How you been?
Good. Let's talk about our special guest that we have today.
We got a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. We have the one and the only Shawn Hardy, a.k.a. the assassin. Shawn Creed is in the building.
He is live.
What's going on, bro?
Everybody, what's going on?
Not much. How you feel?
I'm all right, excited, nervous, but a good nervous, I guess.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's always a good nervous.
Absolutely. So we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be discussing a few things. It's been a busy week in wrestling. We're discussing Cody Rhodes. He exited AEW. Where's he going next? We did a poll. We're also going to be talking about the Undertaker, who's finally going into the WWE Hall of Fame. We're going to talk about that as well. So it's been a busy week. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here.
Yo, why you guys got a shot of my printer, though? I'm not advertising this. Hold on.
Oh, my God.
Yo, not happening.
Actual retail price.
Hey, guys, I don't get paid for that. But the liquor, I don't mind.
Cool.
It's going good. My week is going good so far. I mean, today is Sunday, so we get a fresh start to a new week tomorrow. I'm looking forward to going to the gym this week. I don't know about y'all.
I am too.
Yeah, I love going to the gym. Other than wrestling, of course. AEW.
Right.
AEW.
Okay.
My bad. I had a little cough there.
So, Shawn, how you feel, man?
I'm good. You guys talking about this gym? I haven't been in the gym in 3 months. I
Oh
got a match
my God.
next month,
Get him out of here. Who do we have sitting here right now? This guy's a wrestler. Like, what is going on? You haven't been in the gym for how long?
3 months.
Oh my gosh.
I'm supposed to start back actually
3
tomorrow.
months. It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Good luck. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
Mr. Spades is in a building. AAW, what's going on, Mr. Spades? Nice to have you back with us as always. And today we're talking about a few things. But first, I'd like to go over the top five highlights for the week. I really want to get your opinion on this. It's been a busy week. I got 5 highlights from the week, from every show, but it was hard to choose just 5. So number 5, we're going to be talking about MJF versus CM Punk dog collar match. I'm interested to see this. What are your thoughts about seeing MJF and CM Punk in a dog collar match?
That's kind of like embarrassing. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, it is embarrassing.
Yo, what if you had a dog collar match?
I don't think I would.
Yo, I'm sorry. No, I would never do it.
It's going to be brutal, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be brutal.
It's going to be crazy. My question is it going to be fair? Because we all know MJF really don't play fair. Is he going to bring out of his ring from his underwear? Like, that shit isn't, excuse me, that shit is nasty.
What do you mean?
Like, he hides his ring in his underwear?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting, yo. Like, well, who does that?
He gets an assist from
Yo,
Wardlow
that
all
shit
the
is
time.
nasty. Or does he grab it from Wardlow and then stick it in his underwear?
Who do you think is going to win, Shawn?
The fact that it's just there.
I want to see Punk win this, but who knows with MJF? I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna go with Punk.
Yeah, I would
So
like to
we'll
see
go with
CM Punk win this too.
Yeah, I don't see him losing twice. Two
No.
big matches like that.
And I think he's kind of like he's the trend. Like, he's what's happening right now. So I don't think they're gonna let him lose either.
I would like to see Wardlow interfere and cause MJF to lose the match. I think that'll be a good way.
I think that will be good too, especially because I kind of feel like they've been feuding, and I think Wardlow, he kind of needs to go branch out on his own. He's just that type of wrestler. Like, he's good by himself. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, number 4, House of Black mystery. So if you saw Dynamite this past week, it looks like Malachi Black has another person that he's going to bring into his stable. Who do you think it is? I know who I might think it is.
I have no idea. I'm not even
I'm
gonna
sure.
lie.
I think it's Buddy Murphy. I think Buddy Murphy's actually gonna.
You think so?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
They showed the silhouette. The silhouette was kind of big, but I mean that's just it could be anybody in that video, but he's bringing somebody, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see that.
It will be interesting. I agree.
I would love to see Murphy a part of that. He's been training extra hard too lately.
He
You
has,
guys seen it?
yeah, he's got much bigger.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Crazy.
Goldberg. Goldberg tapped out.
Goldberg. Excuse me. I don't even think Goldberg tapped out. I think he lost consciousness, and the rest of the what is he? The ref was like pulling his arm up a few times, and he just didn't. He didn't even budge, and then he was like, "No, he's out." So
Isn't that crazy?
I
The
think
match was only 6
crazy
minutes.
that they put Goldberg in there, and they let him just like go to sleep. It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah. Number 2, Bianca Belair to WrestleMania. So Bianca Belair's getting her rematch. She won
As she should.
as she should.
Yes.
She won her Elimination Chamber match, and she's gonna fight Becky Lynch. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, can I say something real fast about that? I wanted to see Alexa win
Yeah,
so bad. I wanted to see that win, but then when Bianca took it, I'm like, okay, we're gonna get this match again. Hopefully, everything goes according to how we want to see it. I'm tired of seeing Becky with that belt. I'm tired of seeing how she do things. I used to like Becky. I don't like her no more. I don't
Yeah.
like how she's
I think
acting.
we all feel that way, kind of. Like, unless you're like a die-hard, like, Becky Lynch fan. Like, I think we all feel that way. I think it's really her character that is making us feel that way. So,
hmm
and not only that, like, I feel like she's so tiny. She's so skinny. I was like, oh my God, like, I never, even with her leaving before that, she was like a little, toned up,
Yeah.
muscular, nothing. It's crazy. It makes me kind of scared for her. Her and Sasha Banks, they're really tiny.
yeah. Sasha Banks lost a
Yeah.
lot of weight.
Yeah.
Number 1, Lashley concussion protocol.
Oh
How do you guys feel
my
about this?
Gosh. I think this is crazy. Like, did you see the way that he fell? Like, his foot got caught, and then he was like,
Yeah.
I think it's BS. Yo.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think it's a work to make him still look strong?
Yes.
No, well,
but
yeah.
he sacrificed his belt.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's kind of like, oh, you got to work back to get that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, but like, he was immediately disqualified, and then it just kept going. Like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, yo, they really, somebody got the belt. Who got the belt again?
Goldberg.
Goldberg got the belt.
Yeah, he got the belt.
Oh my
But
God.
there's multiple reports. There's multiple reports saying that that Lashley was legitimately injured because he hasn't wrestled since he fought the Royal Rumble.
Yo, but I do have to say something about that. The way, like, how big he's big. He's a big guy, and just the size of that container or whatever the hell they, he was like, he didn't even fit the way that he fell. Like, he was literally, that's why I was like, concussion maybe, because he hit a side of like a piece of metal, and he was like, I don't even know how he got that low. Like, he's super huge. You know what I'm saying? He was like somehow like stuck between all that, and his foot was under that piece of glass.
So Mr. Spades, he says, I need Lashley actually injured. His shoulder
Wow.
at the Royal Rumble. Oh, yeah. He read Lashley was actually injured his shoulder at the Royal Rumble after one of Brock's suplexes. And this was planned since the Raw after. Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I like how they involved him instead of saying, look, he's injured. We're going to put somebody else in there. I like how, he came down to the ring, and then it kind of, like Shawn said, it kind of kept his legitimacy. He, you know what I mean? And he actually, legitimately concussion protocol. It's a good story. I think they did the right thing with that.
That's crazy though. Like, who would imagine that to happen? Let's throw a wrestler into the glass and get the other one just caught up in it. And I mean, I don't think they planned that.
I don't think so either. Well, no, I do. I do think they planned it.
do?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
they had to get him out of there.
Yeah,
They had to get him out of there because they got to save their product. I mean,
So would they plan something like that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on, man.
Come on, like, come on. I'm probably like the most newbiest like wrestling fan over here.
That's why you're so great for the show.
Oh my gosh, look I'm being used over here.
You are. No, I'm playing. All right.
You know what? I'm not doing my show tonight. I'm just gonna listen.
All right. Well, we got Shawn Hardy in the house. Yes. It's good to have you, brother.
Thank you.
And so what products do you have in the works, bro?
Well, I have a new promotion.
Awesome.
South Jersey Pro Wrestling. I'm excited. I don't have a set date for the first show.
Okay.
I'm looking for a building right now. It's tough. But when I do find that building, trust me, it's going down. It's going to be the hottest up-and-coming thing. I hit the East Coast, not taking anything from any other company.
I hear you.
Other companies I work for or not work for, they're great too. But I'm here not for competition. I'm here to build a brand, to push superstars that I want, that I have my eye on. So I'm excited for that. It's just amazing.
That's awesome. Now, are you gonna still interact with the other companies that you work for and have some type of collaboration?
Absolutely. It's a few companies that I've been talking to that are willing to work with me. Actually, been helping me out as well. So yeah.
Awesome.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm looking forward to that, man.
Yes.
So that's South Jersey Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
Where can the viewers find you on social media?
They can find me at Shawn_Assassin on the Twitter. For the Instagram is the Assassin 2021. Again, that is Shawn_Assassin for Twitter. And for the Instagram, it is the Assassin 2021.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So we're going to have you play trivia later.
Okay.
We had Sweet Cheeks Joy Silver. He's our current trivia champion.
Okay.
We asked him 5 questions. So we'll do that a little bit later. Mia Moore is actually going to have her segment, Woman of Wrestling. Are you ready, Mia
I
Moore?
just told you I wasn't doing my show tonight.
You're not?
No, I'm going to do it. But, like, seriously?
Why not?
Wow. You see, guys, he does not listen to me.
Well, we got to have that.
All right,
Everybody's
go
looking
ahead.
forward to that. All
Do
right,
your thing.
Here we go.
Okay, so today we're talking about Eve Torres. And honestly, I didn't really know who she was until I looked her up.
Okay.
So pretty crazy, right? So it goes to show you that there's so many wrestlers who come by like in our times that we don't even acknowledge, right? And I think what is so great about her and what stood out for me the most was that, you know, she came out to be a wrestler in 2007. She debuted with WWE, but before that, she did so many other things. She was a dancer. She was a model. But she was actually a 3-time WWE Diva champion, right? So nobody even ever knew that about her.
I didn't know she won
Do
it
you
3
even know
times.
who she is?
Yeah, of course. I know who Eve
Of
is.
course you do.
Of course.
Did you like her?
Yeah. I thought she was very good in terms of like her acting.
Mm-hmm.
She made people hate her. That was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
That's cool. So she's actually she's Latin, but she's also German and Swedish. She's from Nicaragua, and she's her father was German and Swedish, if I'm not mistaken. So like I said, 3-time WWE Diva champion. She was in 2010 and 2011 at the Royal Rumble, and then again at 2013, but then she decided to retire as a wrestler in 2013 because she became a mother. And she's actually, now she does a woman empowered defense program called Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. And she's into women empowerment. So I think that's really, really great of her. I'm really big into women empowerment, and I think it's very important for women to stick together. And the fact that she's an entrepreneur and she decided to go her own way and she fights, like, look how hot she is. Come on. Who doesn't like her? So, and there we go. That's my girl today.
Awesome. Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez.
All right.
I need like some kind of award over here, like one that I could sit in front of the desk. You know, like a kind of like a gold trophy thing.
Okay, we'll find you one.
Forget it. I'm just playing, guys.
Just playing.
I'll put on a trophy here.
Mr. Spade said she was cool until the people power angle started. I agree.
So what is that about? Can you tell me? Because I don't even know who she is.
People power with John Laurinaitis. So she was a good wrestler and she was a good actor.
So was that like some type of scandalous thing?
Yeah. Well, there's always scandals with these female wrestlers. I mean, I think they had some kind of scandal where she was like messing with Mr. McMahon or something at some point.
I mean, who wasn't? Like, I kind of feel like a lot of the women back in that time were like that. Like, I feel like he made their roles that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
He's such a I'm not even gonna say
Such a millionaire?
No, he's such a perv. Like, are you kidding me? Like, dude, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say. Just go keep going, because I could probably get somebody angry over here. So
Okay.
we don't want to do that. No
All right.
politics over here.
All right, so we're going to have some trivia. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
All right. So we got 5 questions. So we had Sweet Chick Joey Silver. He's our current trivia champion. We have 5 questions. He got 3 correct, so you have to get 4 to dethrone him.
Okay.
These questions they go from increasing difficulty. So number 1 is going to be easy. Number 5 is going to be very difficult.
Okay.
All right. So, and they are difficult. They get difficult. All right, but I have faith in
You
you.
need like a warning alert on the screen, like one of those
Alert.
yellow alerts.
All right, so we got some music too. You ready?
Yep.
All right. This is the trivia.
I like this music. This is kind of cool.
All right. Question number 1. Here we go. What's the name of Stone Cold Steve Austin's finishing move?
Man, this is a hard one. Stunning.
Correct. All right.
That was so easy.
All right, number 2.
Just so you guys know, I don't know any of these questions. He does this
He
all
doesn't.
on his own.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't, dog.
She doesn't. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right, number 2. This wrestler had a winning streak of 173 to 0 before they got defeated. And this was one of the first wrestling streaks that we've seen probably in a very, very long time, and probably the biggest.
Goldberg.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
you
You got
that.
2 correct.
Good job.
All right. So you got 2 correct. You're going for number 3. Number 3. Who did the Ultimate Warrior defeat to become a double champion?
Probably gonna get this one wrong, but I'm gonna take a shot. Can I say, was it Hogan? I'm probably wrong, but
Correct. Correct. Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 6, the Ultimate Challenge. All right.
Oh, we got one more, right? You
Number 4.
sweating over here.
Number 4. Let's turn the music off because this is getting
the
kind of
pressure is
getting
on.
intense. It's getting intense.
I felt like I was in a Halloween movie. You know, the theme.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Question number
Need
4.
some water? Here you go.
Oh, she's giving them water,
Thank you.
folks. All right, so this to become the All About Wrestling podcast trivia champion. Number 4. Where was Macho Man Randy Savage billed from?
Where was he billed from? I don't know. I'm lost on this one. I don't have an answer for this one. I'm stuck.
You want to give it a? If you don't have an answer, you want to give it a try?
Where was he billed from? I'm not too sure with this one.
Think of states, and then think of city.
All right, I'm just gonna say this right here. I can say a state. Will the state, if I get a state, will it pass it?
Now you gotta get the city. Nice try. Guys in the live chat.
Wrong, but I'm just gonna throw one. Guys in the chat, don't rip me a new one. I'm gonna say because I'm lost. I don't know this one, so I'm just gonna answer something. New York.
No.
I'm lost. I did not know that.
Sarasota, Florida.
Okay.
Sarasota, Florida. Yep.
It's a good one.
Okay.
That's
all
a
right.
hard one. Like, who's gonna know
You gotta.
that?
I know. I knew it. I knew it. I've been watching wrestling since I was 6. All right. So very, very, very good effort. You did tie with Sweet Cheeks Joy Silver, but you didn't dethrone him. But you're a welcome guest. You're always welcome to come back and try. But these questions, I try to make them very, very competitive.
So about the tie, is there like a bonus question? Like
No, to win you gotta get more questions correct.
All right.
All right. So he's still the champ.
Okay.
But yeah, good effort, especially with the Ultimate Warrior. I think that was a tough one.
That was a tough one. Like when you think about a wrestler, like you're not gonna automatically think about like where they're built from. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm a geek.
That's really hard.
I'm a geek, so like I listen to every entrance, every hometown, every like little things.
Yeah.
I'm kind of weird with it.
Didn't he get one wrong last week with that about the town?
Yes.
Yes, because it was very technical. It was like from Canada, but where in Canada?
And you know what? That was his fourth question too.
It was like what township in Canada? Like it was like very technical.
It was
hard.
Bret Hart. It was Calgary, Alberta, Canada, but I think he chose Quebec or something like that.
So the fourth question is the towns every time?
It seems like that's the way it's going, yeah. It seems like I think that's probably what it's going to be.
So whoever on here but a study.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm a wrestling fan and I will never get that.
You gotta fan harder.
Oh man. No, I like to fan fun.
Fan fun.
Yeah, fan fun.
All right. So if you're just joining us, we're here with Shawn Creed, a.k.a. the Assassin Shawn Creed, Shawn Hardy. He's actually starting a new promotion, South Jersey Pro Wrestling. And let's get into our first story, folks. So, talking about Cody Rhodes. Cody leaves AEW. What's next for Cody and Brandy? We did a poll on our Instagram at All About Wrestling Now. All right, so this is Wrestle Purists. Some close to the situation believe Cody Rhodes got such a big offer from WWE after becoming a free agent that he couldn't turn it down. All right, so the question was, some have alluded to the possibility that the Rhodes exit could be a work. 57% said it's a work. 43% says it's a legit exit. What do you guys think?
I think it's a legit exit. I don't think this is something that they're just gonna like flaunt around. Like if it's just, they're playing around, or I don't think this is something. I don't think that they'll play about something like this.
What say you, Shawn?
It could be a legit exit, and it could be a work. But if it is a work, that could be interesting. But I'm gonna have to go with a legit exit from the company. Like you said, he probably got a bigger offer.
Yeah.
WWE. So,
man, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think Tony Khan's a genius, in the fact that he's new. He's new with this organization. I just know that if this is a work, this would be one of the biggest things we've seen in wrestling in a long time, because Mr. Spades, he says it. If this is a work, Tony is a genius. But I don't see it. So he doesn't think it's a work. But I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping if this is a work, this would probably be one of the greatest wrestling moments for myself. to actually have something that big happen in the world of wrestling. That would be incredible. Like if they pulled this off and had everybody thinking like, damn, he's going. Because people were emotional about this.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I'm emotional about it.
And if he came back as a heel, like let's say if he came back as a bad guy, like you know, like
I think
ridiculous.
that would be so cool because I think my personal opinion is he would be a great heel. Like, because I think he's a nice guy in real life. You know what I mean? But as a heel, like, I definitely think he'll be very interesting.
Yeah, that's what the people want.
And he's fashionable. Like, so, he's going to look good and he's going to, I mean, it's more exciting for him. Like, being nice is like, okay, it's his everyday thing. Like, were we watching one of their shows with the Roads to, what is it called?
The Road to the Top.
The Roads to the Top, with his wife, and she was like, I want to come back. And he was like, you should be good, right? Do you remember that?
She should be bad.
That she should be good, and she's like, no, I want to be bad. Like, I'm a heel.
Oh yeah,
I'm a heel.
I remember that.
Yeah, and she kept telling him that, and I think both of them together, just like as a duet, acting as a heel, I think that would be great because her personality is already like
it's bad.
Right.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I can see Cody being the one to pull something like this off. And
I think it's just so crazy, like WWE, like no.
I want to see him back over.
Oh my God. What was the point is my question. Like, what was the whole point of starting something new? To go back to the same old thing? Like, I don't understand that.
But my thing is this, like, here's what makes me think that it's a work and why I think TNT's behind it, why I think everybody's behind it. Because Cody's under contract. He's under contract with Rose to the Top, and he just signed another season. You can't just get out of your contract. And Tony Khan's not going to allow him to go to a rival company and still be under contract in a TNT show. So that's what makes me think that it's a work and that TNT is behind it, because TNT and Tony Khan probably sat down and said, look at how much money and how much hype and what big of a deal this is going to do for the sport of wrestling. Like this would be huge. Like WWE's never pulled off any type of trickery like this. So this would be huge.
I don't know what to think about this, honestly. This is I just like hate waiting, like anticipating,
man,
like
but
what's
that's
gonna
the great
happen.
part. Yeah. That makes it better.
I know it makes it better, but I already want to know, like, but we have those moments when we're watching like pay-per-views or like, just wrestling shows, and we have that moment where something just unexpected happens and we're like, oh my God. Didn't we just have that moment the other day where what were we watching?
I forget.
Oh, we were watching Dexter.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I don't really have those moments often.
Now that's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting to have those moments. Like, you never expect that shit to happen.
That happened at my last show. I was a heel for this company I was working for, UWC, and then I wasn't seen on there for like 3 months straight. And then I went back. They told me they was turning me face, and when that crowd see me, I guess they didn't expect it. They thought still gonna be a heel. So.
It's so cool because you're like, you always want to wait. You always want to have that moment of like suspense and excitement and like, that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm talking about. You're Mr. Hardcore fan over here, Mr. Bobby Ross.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He has those all the time. He has them more than me, so I'm a little jealous. But
I'm the guy that's in the room. Like everybody's doing something mind their business. And if I'm watching wrestling, I go, like roll out and scare the shit out of everybody. But that's just how I am, because I just love like just the surprise and just like it's crazy. Mr. Spade says, I think him losing his voice as far as booking is a possible reason why he's leaving. It may not be with WWE specifically, but I could see this being a legit work also. Man, I would love to see if this is a work because I'm just a dreamer, man. I'm a wrestling
Yeah.
dreamer, and I just want like some crazy stuff to happen. All right, so let's talk about Undertaker. Multiple reports indicate that this year the Undertaker will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. The Undertaker has been a mainstay for 30 years. What are your thoughts about this? Do you think this is long overdue, or is this right on time with the Undertaker?
Long overdue.
Long overdue.
I do too. I do too. And you know what? I did a poll.
I have to say that poll might not be accurate, guys, because I gave the wrong answer.
Well, listen. Well, 85%, which I disagree. I put years late. 85% said perfect timing. Here's the problem I have with this. The problem I have with this is that Kane got into the Hall of Fame before he did. I don't understand why. Because
How and why? Because like Kane, like we're talking about Kane. I mean, the Undertaker has went over Kane. Like I would take the Undertaker any day.
yeah, and this is the guy that was back years ago fighting Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior. Like he's been there, fighting these guys, Jake the Snake Roberts, Papa Shango, all of these guys. Kane, he was around, but I think his first character was Isaac Yankem DDS. He was like a dentist, and then afterwards he disappeared. And they had the Undertaker versus Kane. Well, they had the Undertaker versus Undertaker, where he played. Oh
my
yeah.
bad, my bad. I was messing with the wire. I thought it was a cat. And I'm like,
Oh,
what is
God.
this? It's his headphones.
But no, but listen, like I think the Undertaker, I think it's long overdue. It's sad to see that we didn't get the match we wanted to see with him and Sting.
Oh man, that would have been so good. And you know what's crazy too? We saw that COVID match with AJ Styles and The Undertaker. That was the COVID match, right?
But it was good though.
It was
Yeah, I
a
liked
good
it.
match, but it was so like
Cinematic.
yeah, come on, it was like a movie. Like it wasn't wrestling. This was like entertaining.
They
like,
said that was one of the greatest cinematic matches ever. You know, like I'm used to seeing them do like some weird, corny cinematic stuff, but I think that was like I raised the bar, and I don't think
yeah,
that was
I
gonna
think
get
so
something like that.
too.
All right.
Remind me never to wear jeans again. Jeez, I feel like I can't even move over here. Robot.
So Shawn, you're gonna be in it's the Rise match.
Yes.
All right. So Pro Wrestling R, for the viewers, they're gonna have an event in March, and they're promoting it at Pro Wrestling R on Instagram. Rise. Can you give us some background or insight into that?
Well, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
It's a main event match with myself and a few other competitors.
Yeah.
Last time I was in a match was back in December. But I believe that I'm a rise to the top in this, and it's gonna be interesting. This match right here that they call Rise is introducing the junior division for the future. What Ron has planned for each and every one of us that are in this match.
That's cool.
So I'm excited. Each and every other competitor that is in the ring that I'm facing, and wonderful competitors. Their ability, their skill set, everything they do, it's wonderful and amazing, and I love working with them guys. I learned a lot from them.
Right.
But let's put Shawn Hardy to a side, and let's let the assassin take over real quick, because each and every one of them, I will assassinate them.
Oh man.
I will
Oh
hit them
man,
with
hold
the
up.
Judgment
You
Day.
just switched up on us. That's that.
I
Watch
gotta do
out.
what I have to do, because I'm here to show and prove what the assassin is capable of doing in the ring.
Oh man, I'm excited. We will definitely be there.
Yes, and I have one question, because I believe we asked this to Sweet Cheeks Joey Silver.
Mm-hmm.
If you had one person that you wanted to have a match with, anyone, who would that be?
Now we're talking about on the independent.
We're
or
talking about anyone.
Anybody,
If you
anywhere.
if you could send a message to anyone, who would it be?
who I want. I want Rollins.
Oh,
man.
that's a good one.
Seth Rollins.
That's what-
Seth Rollins, watch
Yeah.
out. The assassin is coming for
Seth
you.
freaking Rollins.
Seth freaking
Yeah.
Rollins.
Yeah. That's his new name.
Watch out, buddy. You about to get assassinated. I'm just saying.
No, I'm looking forward to that though. Now, is it for a
Yes,
championship
yes.
or is it like bragging rights? What is it?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's for a championship.
Okay.
Too much is not being said right now
Okay.
to us. I guess as we get closer to that date, things will be revealed. So I can't say too much right now. 'Cause I don't
Okay.
know too much right now. All I know is that I'm one of the opponents in this Rise match. Which
We've
I'm
seen
excited
that.
for.
Yeah, we've seen the digital. There's digital billboards
Yes.
on Instagram by Pro
Nice.
Wrestling R. Make sure you check out Pro Wrestling R. They have Rise. It's the main event. They actually showcase a lot of the wrestlers that are in this event. I'm really looking forward to that, Myanmar.
I'm looking
excited.
forward to that too. Yeah.
I'm excited because it wasn't the main event.
Right.
So they put it as the main event just recently. So I'm
Whoa.
excited.
That's cool, man.
Yes, that is exciting.
Cool. All right. Well, maybe we can have you back before then, and you can you probably have some more insight.
Absolutely.
All right. So, folks, if you're with us next week we're going to have a special guest as well. Stephen Ferrugia from the United Kingdom. We have
Stephen
a
Ferrugia.
That's right. We have a special interview. He actually has a book on Instagram right now. It's How to Be a Mark Without Leaving a Mark, One Fan's Journey Through the World of Professional Wrestling. He actually highlights his experience from writing a book about rating pro wrestlers to actually being a fan going through the whole wrestling journey. So you don't want to miss it. He'll be here. You can actually go to Amazon right now and look for his book, How to Be a Mark Without Leaving a Mark. All right. Very great book. I read it, and you should too. So looking forward to that. More, you got any more information for us? Any more insight? Any more opinions? Any more comments?
No, you already know. Just keep it locked and make sure you subscribe and share. And we'll be here next week.
Awesome. Shawn, you got any last words for anybody anywhere?
I just want to say thank you guys. It was an honor to be here. I appreciate you guys.
It was a pleasure
Absolutely,
to have
man.
you. It's always a
Absolutely.
pleasure.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
everybody that's watching and going to watch this Pro Wrestling Law next month, Westfield, New Jersey.
Westfield will be there. Because you know what? The last event we went to, we didn't see you wrestle.
Yeah.
But we will see you this time. So everyone come out and definitely wrestling fans, support. Bring your kids, bring your family. It's a family event. So definitely bring them out.
Absolutely, folks. This was the briefing. Shawn, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
And folks, make sure you check us out next Sunday. We'll be here 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.